Hey Cancer, welcome to your June 2024 weekly reading. It's going to be your reading from June 23rd until the 30th. So it'll be basically for the last week of the month. Happy birthday to y'all, by the way. Also, I want to make a quick announcement while I'm shuffling and pulling your cards that the personal readings are on sale. They'll be on sale for the next 24 hours. So hopefully by the time you're seeing this, you'll catch the sale. If not, don't worry about it. I may run another sale down the line, but you can still, check out the readings. But if you're curious or interested in booking a personal reading with me, just in general, that link will be down below. If you click that link, it'll take you straight to the website. But let's go ahead and jump in here, Cancer, and let's see. Also, too, I know on the YouTube page, right, on the channel page, like if you go to my channel, you may not see the Aries Taurus Gemini weekly reading that I just did yesterday, just because there's two different sections. There's a video section and a live section. So, if you're wondering where wondering where those videos are at, I did them. You just have to check the live section on my channel. But let's take a look here, Cancer. Definitely, I think a lot's going on here. There's something here that I feel like you're upset about, right? Three of Swords in the current energy at this time. I do sense that there's something that you're upset about, something that has been a disappointment. And almost like you're kind of seeing like the reality of something here as well, which is making it even more painful, right? Three of Swords is never an easy card to deal with, right? If you're going through it. And that Devil card being in the challenge, I am picking up sort of like these codependent dynamics that you could be dealing with, right? Like, let's just say, for instance, and I'm going to get to the other areas too of what I'm seeing with this read. But like when you have a Devil card, Three of Swords, it's like these things that you feel restricted and binded by. And they're not allowing you to be your full self or to feel like you're in your full authentic energy. And it's like you could be realizing like you have to make certain sacrifices at this time to be able to set yourself free from this devil energy here. And definitely the advice with that Empress being here for the advice is like, instead of being in this devil energy, right, to where like life feels hard, Three of Swords, like it feels like restrictive, it feels, soul crushing, or just an energy of just like restriction, right? The Empress is saying like, the Empress is about really putting like yourself first, right? And understanding the importance of like what it is that you're truly worthy of. Because I am seeing here, the Ten of Pentacles being the overall energy, it's like there's a lot of things here that is like good things that you're destined to have and destined to create. And Ten of Pentacles, also the Devil, Three of Swords, like this could be family stuff going on, but also, just like when it comes to your personal life, with your relationships, or it could be all types of relationship, work relationship, networks, like and all that type of shit. I think that there's like an energy here to where it's like you're having to make some form of a sacrifice here. But the Empress is like really wanting you to put yourself first. Like if there's things that need you at this time, but it's just like, like you can't, right? The Empress is about like having like, that self-respect and being like, I can't sacrifice my full self for whatever this is. And I have to let go of like certain things here. So that way I can be in a good position here for myself, right? And instead of being in a bad position. And so with this Two of Wands being here in the future, I do feel that it's like you're going your own route and making your own decision here with something, especially with that Knight of Swords being here in the outcome. It's like you're making your own decision that's best for you, and that may actually disappoint and let people down. Right, because the Two of Wands is an Aries energy, so it deals with the self and independence and doing what's in your own best interest. And the Knight of Swords is, the initiative and the actions being taken, or how they're being taken. Knight of Swords could be fast, you making quick decisions here and things moving pretty quickly. So this Eight of Wands being here in the position of something you're unaware of. The Eight of Wands is all about the height of ambition. And it's also a sense of expansion, right? Like if something is very restrictive for you at this time, like the Eight of Wands is about setting yourself free, right? And this can show up in like minor ways. Like I'll give you an example. Like let's say I don't know, maybe you have like a a codependent connection with a family member, right? And people expect certain things from you, and you've always felt obligated to follow through with those expectations. But then you're starting to realize, like, wait a minute, like, I'm not going to sacrifice my own self here for these things, right? I'm not going to, like, it's like boundaries, like having boundaries. Like, I'm not going to, like, you know, like, these expectations are basically BS, and I don't need to live up to your expectations, or whatever that is. So the Empress, as the advice, is also like setting your own expectation, right, of like what you want, how you want to live, and not letting other people place those on you. You have this thriving card here. It's interesting too, because it's like, you know, the Ten of Pentacles is a card of thriving. It's the tree of life. Right? It's the heaven on earth. And I see you thriving here. It's just like there's something here, though, that's quite disappointing that you have to really look at and make certain hard choices about. But that, I feel like whatever this is, it's actually going to allow you to thrive more by you, like, having to make those hard decisions, right? So you pull this Sky Bridge card. It says possibility for union here. So this is you taking steps here to really merge more and more and more with what it is that you really want in your life and what your heaven on earth is for yourself. Not what everybody else wants for you, not what everybody else is expecting from you. Like, some of you, you know, I gotta be real, you know, don't judge yourself based upon other people's success. That's this full moon in Capricorn. I'm just telling the truth. That's this full moon in Capricorn that we're having, and which will be in your 7th house, by the way, which is, you know, you're a Cancer, right? So this is a full moon that will oppose you, right? So the opposition, the confrontation that you're feeling, it's like, definitely you don't have to live up to other people's expectations. It's about creating your own and generating you're generating things for yourself that makes sense for yourself, not nobody else. Some of you I'm seeing here as well, like status-wise, there's a lot coming through in this read. Status-wise, it's like maybe you're comparing yourself to others based on status, or maybe people are trying to do that shit with you. It could be vice versa, right? But none of that really matters, right? Like, this full moon in Capricorn is like releasing that, like, you know, and not dealing with that. Let's clarify your read, Cancer. Oh, hold on, I got one more card. Hold on. Yeah, this taking risk card. You know, I will say this too, though. If there is something here that you've been wanting to take a risk on, or, you know, you've been wanting to take a leap of faith with, the Two of Wands, being bold and being confident, right? And this Two of Wands and the Empress is about what you value. The Empress is Venus. What you value, what you like, what you want to create, what you enjoy, what brings you pleasure, and the abundance that you want to manifest and generate for yourself. And the Two of Wands is giving yourself the permission to take action and take risk and go for the things you really want. Maybe you are drawing comparison upon other people. Maybe you are thinking like, damn, like, I could be doing a lot more, right? I do that. We all do it. You can't fall into the illusion of that, though, sometimes, right? But there could be things that spark desire. Like, your desire could be sparked from that. But if you're being motivated here and you're really seeing something that you really want for yourself and you want to do, like, this is your chance here to start to take action on those things and get underway with those things. I guess a good example I can give for that is, I don't know, let's just, I like to use examples like this, but it can really be any example. Also, not being fooled by the illusion of appearances. Like, let's just say your neighbor got a brand new Benz, right? And they're in a relationship. You're like, man, they look happy, right? Like, they got it all together. But really, like materially looks like that, but what about spiritually, right? So it's like not being fooled by that falseness of things. And that's kind of the example that I was wanting to use. Like, for instance, let's just say you started the YouTube channel. Let's just say you got like 10 subscribers, right? And your videos aren't taking off and they're not doing well, and you're feeling like a failure because you're judging yourself and comparing yourself to other people, right? Like, oh, this person has like, they get so many views, or they have so many subscribers, they're just like thriving. And you're like, you know, it's like making you feel like you're a failure, right? And it's like that comparison game that we play. It's like, yeah, the comparison game can like spark desire, but the desire, the intrinsic motivation, like it has, whatever it is that you're doing has to be done from a soul level. Like, it has to be soul fulfilling. If you're just doing it just for the material things, right? Because, oh, they got 1,000 subscribers, now I got to get 1,000, right? But in the whole process during that build up to 1,000 subscribers, you've just been like selling your soul the whole time and not being who you really are, or not doing the work that you really want to do, but just kind of doing what the norm is to like gain traction. You know, like that would be, you know, that's just something to just pay attention to and not, you know, fall victim to. Clarify this 10 of Pentacles here for Cancer. You have the 8 of Swords here. Yep, the 8 of Swords is the prison of the mind. And clarify the 3 of Swords in your current energy, Cancer. The Judgment card. Yeah, man, I gotta be real with this read. Like, some of you are feeling like either you missed a chance or an opportunity, or like you're comparing yourself to other people or situations or things, or you're even dealing with a difficult situation to where it's like, whatever it is, it's just like you just feel the heartbreak of it. And it's like you have a chance here, though. Like, the universe is giving you a second chance. Like, there's a second chance coming up. Maybe you didn't get something the first time around, or maybe something didn't turn out the way you expected, and so it was a letdown. But there is like a second chance that you have, or another chance that you should give yourself to pursue something here. Yeah, the Devil card, 6 of Pentacles, and the Challenge. Now, I do see for some of you, though, like if you're dealing with the, you know, codependent things, whether it's with family relationships or work or whatever it is externally, I do see you here like making a decision here to free yourself from these things, because you're not getting your needs met. 6 of Pentacles. Right? There's no reciprocity. Clarify the Empress as the advice. You pulled the Empress again. So it's just a double clarification, you know, to remember your worth and remember that you're worthy of your desires and of the things that you want to be successful in, and of the things that you want to create. Clarify the 2 of Wands in the future. You have the 10 of Cups. Look at that. You have success after difficulty here. And you know, the second chance or the second go around with something, or if, you know, you taking the initiative here and self-asserting yourself, I feel like it's definitely a win. That 10 of Cups. Like, you feeling happy. Clarify the Knight of Swords and the outcome. You pull the Ace of Swords here. Yeah, I also feel like you're clearing away this energy, the 3 of Swords and the Devil, which is bringing, it's like reinvigorating. Air is pleasant and it's invigorating. Like the air element, like what it means. And I feel like this is like reinvigorating here for you. Some of you are reinvigorating like your career or a project, or maybe this is a new dynamic coming in regards to relationship as well, right? But I definitely feel like it's you who has to set that tone. Clarify the 8 of Wands in the position of something you're unaware of. You have the King of Swords. Yeah. Taking risk card and the 8 of Wands are pretty similar. 8 of Wands is you got to aim for the target where you're trying to go, right? You have to at least aim and see what happens, right? Take a risk. And that King of Swords, though, is like saying, like, if you focus and stay concentrated and stay disciplined and stay dedicated to what it is, to the targets here that you're trying to hit, like, you'll hit them. But not to give up, like, if you fail one time or something doesn't go through, or, you know, don't let that. And then, like, all the negative self chatter comes in, like, you start comparing yourself to others, like, oh, I must not be that good, or I must not be worthy, or, you know, because, Mrs. Smith got this the first time and I didn't get in. I know I'm better than Mrs. Smith, so it just might not be for me. You know, it's like all that just dumb chatter that goes on in our brains whenever, like, you know what I mean? So I feel like definitely don't compare yourself. There's something about that here. So that's what I got for you, Cancer. This was actually a fun read. I'm gonna pull you some more cards. Let's see, I'm gonna pull you some more cards. You pulled this Virgo card. It says digest here. I think at this time there's a lot of things you need to chew on, right? A lot of things you need to chew on. Maybe there's a lot of information coming at you, or maybe you're just overwhelmed, and so it's like you need to kind of like digest all these things. And so, you know, go through that process of, you know, digesting what needs to be analyzed and looked at, and figuring out like how to go about making practical adjustments from it. Pull this opportunity card, so there could be an opportunity here in your future position. With that Two of Wands, Knight of Cups, I feel like, and the Knight of Swords, Ace of Swords, I feel like you're gonna capitalize on it immediately. If it comes your way, you should capitalize on it immediately. You pulled this Magician sword. It says confidence in your magic here. Yeah. So I feel like the universe is wanting you to be confident with your intentions of what it is that you're trying to do. The Empress still has advice. It's like remembering that you're worthy of your desires, and that you already were born with value, right? So all these external things that we feel like we need to validate our value, you know, it's just an illusion. Spiritually, you already have the value. So that's what I got for you, Cancer. I'm gonna leave your reading here. If you want to book a personal reading with me, that link is down below in the description. Like I said, the reads are on sale for the next 24 hours. So if you're feeling guided to get one, or if you're feeling moved to get one, I'll definitely get it. It's a good opportunity. If you're newer to the channel, I definitely encourage you to subscribe and also hit the notification button bell as well, so that way you get notified whenever I upload your videos. And if you like the video, be sure to also hit the thumbs up button. I definitely appreciate the support, and it really does help the channel a lot. So anyways, I'm wishing you the best, Cancer, and I'll talk to you in your next video.